Sairam children, I hope you all are doing great and stay safe at your places. So children, welcome back. Now we have learned previous in our video chapter 6 fun with give and take. Now we are going to start with our new chapter. First of all, before starting our chapter, you have to guess what is this? Which animal is this, children? Yes, this is elephant. And now can you recognize which insect is this? Yes, this is ant. So children, can you tell me among both who is heavier? Who is more in weight? Yes, you are correct. Of course, elephant is heavier. So children, now we are begin with our chapter. Chapter name is chapter 8, who is heavier. So let's start with our chapter. Gur means jaggery. Gur we also call jaggery and groundnuts. Now they are taking two things, and between that they will see that who is heavier. Now let's start with our chapter. Start reading. Shabnam loved to eat jaggery. Shabnam loved to eat jaggery and gur. Children, in winters most of you and most of the people like to eat jaggery and groundnuts together. Okay, so it is very beneficial also for our health also. So in this, Shabnam loved to eat jaggery means gur and groundnuts. One day she bought 1 kg of jaggery and 1 kg of groundnuts. Now one day Shabnam brought, she is Shabnam, she loved to eat jaggery and groundnut. One day she bring groundnuts and jaggery means gur. She bought 1 kg. You know that kilogram is also written as 1 kg. I hope children you know we have done centimeter and meter. Like for centimeter we are using cm, like centimeter we write like this full. Okay, but in short we are writing like this. Same they are talking about for kilogram, if it is written like this, but we are using kg for that. Now, oh, the groundnuts look so much more than the jaggery. Jaggery means gur. Now she is saying that groundnuts looks more heavier, more than what? Gur, or we can say jaggery. Now children, I want to show you something. What is this? This is groundnuts. Okay, or peanuts we call, this is groundnuts. Okay children, so if we are purchasing groundnuts 1 kg like this, its weight is less, but we are taking like this, so its weight is heavy. Now we are talking about jaggery. What is jaggery? Jaggery means gur. So children, this is our gur. Okay, if we are taking 1 kg gur, it is this. So children, can you guess which bag should be heavier? I hope it is clear to you. Like groundnuts bag is heavier than jaggery, or we can say gur. So you can see here also groundnut bag is more heavier than gur bag or jaggery bag. Now children, come to next point. Are the groundnuts really more than jaggery, or do they just look more. Now they are asking, groundnuts are really more than jaggery, or they just look more? Children, now we can see that groundnuts bag is bigger of 1 kg and good bag is not bigger. So what you can do, you can go to market and you can purchase. When your mother will purchase, you will find a difference easily, but groundnut bag is more heavier than good bag. Now children, come to next. Now they are talking about 1 kg of popcorn or 1 kg of sugar, which is heavier. When we go to market, check if your guess is right. Now children, I am showing you what is this. This is popcorn, 1 bowl popcorn, and this is 1 bowl popcorn. As you can see, it is looking to the top, it fill. Now we are talking about 1 kg of sugar. So you can see children how it seems. So 1 kg of sugar is look bag more heavier, or popcorn bag is more heavier? I hope children it should be clear to you. Popcorn bag is more heavier than sugar bag of 1 kg. Now in next point they are talking about peas and potatoes. They are talking about peas and potatoes. Children, you can see this is a packet of 1 kg of green peas, okay, and these are 1 kg potato. So you can see which bag is more heavier. I hope potato bag is more heavier than green peas bag. Or if you are purchasing this kind of peas also, so potato bag is more heavier than green peas. Okay children, so in this what you can do, you can take that 1 kg popcorn. Now we have to guess here which bag is bigger. Okay, so 1 kg popcorn you can take, and in next 1 kg peas or 1 kg potatoes, so you can tick on 1 kg potatoes. Okay children, now come to next page. Pumpkin, tomato, punga. Now this is very quite interesting story. Shall we start? This is the playground where tomatoes come to play. Now children, this is the playground. You can see this is the playground, and here what you can do. Now children, this is a playground. Okay, here tomatoes, so many tomatoes come to play every day. They love playing on the seesaw. They love to play on the seesaw. One day a big pumpkin comes and sits on one side of the seesaw. Now one pumpkin comes and sits on other sides of the seesaw. When he does not get up for a long time, the tomatoes decide to sit on the other side and lift pumpkin up. So children, how they can lift pumpkin up? Because these tomatoes are small in size. Okay, so pumpkin, 1 kg pumpkin, if you see, it is very big according to small tomatoes. If we are talking about 1, 2, 3, they are sitting, so they can't lift up to a pumpkin. But if large tomatoes can sit on other side of a seesaw, then it is easy to lift pumpkin up in the air. Now children, you can see in next picture, there are so many tomatoes in big size sitting on one side of seesaw. Now they can easily lift up to a pumpkin easily. Why? Because they are big in size. Because they are big in size. So children, the pumpkin is up in the air. It shouts, bring me down, please. Now pumpkin is shouting that bring me down, bring me down. So tomatoes, what did they decide to? What they did? Yes, little ones get down and big ones sit there and they lift the pumpkin up in the air. So it was very quite interesting story. Now come to next page. How many small tomatoes do you think could lift the pumpkin up? Now children, can you guess? Yes, because when they are sitting, I think 8 to 10 they are sitting. Now we can see 3, 6, 7 they are sitting over here, but they can't lift up. So they are talking about here, how many small tomatoes do you think could lift the pumpkin up? Children, it should be 20 because total number of tomatoes there 25, but small tomatoes, if they are sitting together 20 number of tomatoes, so they can lift up easily pumpkin in the air. How many big mangoes can balance the pumpkin? Now can you guess how many big mangoes? They are talking about mangoes to lift or to balance the pumpkin easily. Now yes, we can guess at least big size of mangoes. It should be 5 to 6 mangoes. If it is other side, then it should lift to pumpkin easily or balance the pumpkin easily. Now next, how many pumpkin can balance you on the seesaw? Now how many pumpkin can balance you on the seesaw? Now they are talking about with the person, how many pumpkin can balance you, whatever your weight, according to that how many pumpkin can balance. So children, this is activity, this you have to do if it is possible. So you can do, you sit on one side of the seesaw and put pumpkin, how many pumpkin, 1 2 3, how many pumpkin can balance you, so that you can do. Now next, name some of your classmates who you think weigh. Now children, this is your activity. Like for example, your name is Aarti, okay, and your friend name is Pihu. Now you are having your weight 25 kg and Pihu, your friend, is also having your weight, her weight 25 kg. So almost the same, like you are having 2-3 friends, like Pihu is your friend or Aradhya is your friend, okay. So you can see whose weight is similar to you, like you are having 25 kg, so you can see Pihu is having similar weight to you or Aradhya is having. If Aradhya is having near about weight according to you like 25 kg, so you can write down the name of Aradhya, your friend Aradhya name, okay. And if Pihu is having, so you can write her name. More than you, like Aradhya is having same weight. Now they are talking about more than you. More than you is Pihu, like Pihu is having weight 27 kg. So you can write her name Pihu or any other friend. This is an example done for you. Less than, like you are having 2-3 friends or 4-5 friends, so less than you, so you can write name here, okay children. Now How many books can you lift on one hand keeping your arms straight? Now children, they are talking about that. They are talking about how many books. Now they are talking about books, means how many books can lift your one hand keeping on your arm straight. Now how many books can lift on one hand, can lift on one hand keeping your arm should be straight. Now come to next page. Double her weight. Double her weight. Now children, Kunjama parents have different way of celebrating Independence Day. Because Kunjama was born that day, they buy sweet double of Kunjama weight. So children, double her weight means, it's clear to you, if in this a story, a baby Kunjama born their parents on the Independence Day. So what their parents did, they buy double sweets according to the weight of Kunjama weight. For example, Kunjama weight is 3 kg. Okay, so how much sweets they buy to just double? So just double means 3 into 2, just double means, or 3 plus 3 is equals to 6 kg. So they buy 6 kg of sweets of just double of Kunjama weight. Okay, so when he was 1 year, so children, you can see here at birth he was having a weight 3 kg, and they buy amount of sweets 6 kg. Now a boy is of 1 year old, he is having a weight 9 kg. So how much amount of sweets they have buy? 9 plus 9, that is 18 kg. 9 plus 9 is equals to 18 kg. Okay, now they have given total number of amount of sweets. So what we can do, we can divide this 26 by 2. So we can get that when he was 2 years old, his weight was 13 kg. Okay children, like this they did how much a boy is getting turn on, and what they did, they give that sweets to poor people, just double sweets of a baby to poor people. Children, this was a very good way to celebrate our birthday, so that we can help to poor people also, and we celebrate our birthday very good manner. Okay children, so when he was 5 years old, his weight was 28 kg. Now can you guess what amount of sweets they have buy? Yes, 28 plus 28 is equals to, yes, 56 kg. Okay children, so this was double her weight, means whatever the weight of a baby, just double amount of sweets they are purchasing and they are distributing among the poor people. Okay children, Now come to next page. Yum yum rice. Now it's a short story on yum yum rice. Now Shugoto heard about a new dish on the radio. Now he heard what new dish on the radio. He wants to try making it. When he notes down how to make it, he get confused when he heard on radio, and when he start writing to note down how to make it, he get confused. Now what he note down: pour 2 spoons of water in the pot, boil the water and add 1 pinch of dal. Wrong. Half kg red chili powder, 1 bowl of salt. If we put 1 bowl of salt in any dish, our dish it should be spoiled. Now put a spoon of rice, add 2 peas and 8 glasses of mustard seeds. Finally add 1 kg of onion. So children, it's mix everything and boil for 15 minutes. But Shugoto feels there is something very wrong in the amount of everything. Yes, of course it is wrong. Children, first of all, 1 kg, now we have to help him, okay, with the right amount. Now 1 kg of rice. They have written half kg of dal, half kg of dal. Now what should be the amount of peas? That should be 1 bowl peas, 1 bowl peas. Now next, 8 glasses of water. Now in front of water, 8 glasses of water should be there. Now onions, 2 onions. Now 2 onions. Now here what will come? 2 onions. Okay. Now next, salt. Salt should be, yes, a spoon of salt. A spoon of salt. Okay. Next, mustard seeds. How much we can take? Yes, 2 spoon mustard seeds. 2 spoon mustard seeds. Now next, red chili powder, 1 pinch. Red chili powder, 1 pinch. 1 pinch of red chili powder. 1 pinch of red chili powder. I hope it is clear to you. Now come to next. Now children, it's activity time. Now let's start. Make a list of things bought at your home. Find out how much of each thing is bought at one time. Okay. Now we have to make a list of things that bought at your home. Find how much of each thing is bought at one time. These things can be rice. We have to make a list of rice, oil, chili powder, sugar, milk, onions and ginger. Okay, we have to make list of things here, and how much we bought we have to write here. For example, if rice we are writing here, how much rice we have bought, that is 5 kg. 5 kg we are writing rice here. Okay, and how much, that is 5 kg. Next, one more I am doing for you, oil. For example, oil we are talking about. In next line you will write oil, and that also I hope 5 kg or 10 kg, it's according to you. What at your home it should be bought, that quantity you have to write here. Okay children, then you will write chili powder, sugar, milk, onions and ginger. Okay children, now next, guess their weights and match. Now we have to match with their weights. Now children, you can see 10 kg of briefcase is there, so we can match with briefcase 10 kg. Now 400 kg, what should be the weight of which thing or which animal? That is cow. Now next, less than 1 kg, less than 1 kg, that is leaf is there, so we can match with leaf. Now next, more than 1000 kg, children, it should be matched with elephant. It should be matched with elephant. Now next, now it is 80 kg or 2 kg. So 2 kg puppy is there. Okay, dog puppy is there. We can match with 2 kg, and 80 kg we can match with this. It should be rice, what it should be sugar, so we can match with this. Okay children, now come to next part. Guess which of the following things weight more than 1 kilogram, which one will weigh then less kilogram. So children, your which should be weight more, we can say 1 kilogram, or which is less than, so we have to write down less in front of that. Like your school bag, it is 1 kilogram, so you can write, or we can tick here. Okay, 1 kilogram. Geometry box is less, so we will write less. Next, brick, yes, 1 kilogram. A big pumpkin, yes, 1 kilogram. Your pair of slippers or shoes, that is less. So geometry box and your pair or slipper shoes, that is less, and rest it is 1 kg. Use your balance to find which of the following is heavier. Now we have to find out which one is heavier. A water bottle or cricket ball? Yes, of course, cricket ball. So we will take on cricket ball. Your shoe or your pencil box? Yes, your shoe. So we will take on shoe. Your maths book or Hindi book? Children, you will see your maths book or your Hindi book. So we will take on maths book, and you also check it out. Your bag or your friend's bag? Of course, your bag is also same as your friend's bag, so your bag. Now next, weight 1 kilogram of mud or sand divided equally into 2 bags. Okay, use the balance to check both the bags have equal weight. Children, we are taking mud or sand 1 kg. So we are dividing them into equal parts, like half kg here and half kg here. So now we are checking both the bags are equal in weight. So we can use weight machine to check the balance, that is equal of both the bags or not. Each bag of mud is your half kg weight. Use it to weight some other thing around you. Now each bag of mud is of half kg. Yes, it is of half kg. Use it to weight around you. Now make a list of things weighing less than half kg, children. Less than half kg, we can write here in front of this. We can write here, what we can write? Socks or watch less than half kg. Okay, children. And what we can write? Belt, it is also less than half kg. Okay. Now things weight more than half kg. Now we have to write down things more than half kg. Children, we can write here chair or table or what we can write, children? School bag. Okay. Now come to next. Look for weights, balances. Make a trip to your nearest junk dealer, vegetable shop and grocery shop. Have a look at the weights they use. Find out. Now children, first of all, you should see what grocery shop. First of all, this is your grocery shop where you can buy each and everything, your dal, your eatables, your usable like soaps, detergents, everything. That is your grocery shop. Now they are talking about what? They are talking about junk dealer. Children, can you tell me what are junk dealer? Junk dealer who buys and sells discarded or second hand object, that called junk dealer. Okay, who buy and sells your discarded or second, that are called junk dealer. Okay, children. And what they are talking about here? Now can you see, they are talking about who uses the biggest weight. Who uses the biggest weight? Children, here junk dealer, you will write junk dealer use biggest weight. Junk dealer uses biggest weight. Who uses smallest weight? Can you see? Yes, grocery shop. Grocery shop. Grocery shop. So you will write smallest weight, grocery shop. Okay, here you will write grocery shop. Children, this is a sweet shop. They are using this kind of weight machine. This is a vegetable shop. They are using this kind of weighing machine. Now here they are using grocery shop. They are using this type of machine, like for dals, for sugar, so many things they can use this type of weighing machine. And now they are talking about cylinder. Now they are showing you how you can see the weight of a cylinder. Now this is weighing machine. This is look like this. You can see here This is a common piece of laboratory equipment used to measure the volume of a liquid present in the cylinder. Okay, from this we can measure the weight of a cylinder. Now you can see this is your grocery shop where you can got everything. So they are using this type of weighing machine. Okay children, when you go to market with your parents, you can see these type of weighing machine. When vegetable seller came in your society, you can see what type of weighing machine he is having. So children, weighing machine is necessary if we want to purchase anything like 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg, so that weighing machine can help us that what we want to buy, their weight is okay. Okay children, so thank you for all. Now we will meet in our next class. So children, bye.